What wrong turn saved your life? I was supposed to take the highway. I always took the highway. 47 minutes door to door. But that Tuesday, I pulled up to the interchange and my hands turned the wheel left instead of right, toward the back roads, toward my hometown. I hadn't driven that route since my father's funeral 2 years ago. It added 30 minutes to the trip. My wife would be annoyed, but something told me to go that way. I couldn't explain it. At the first stoplight, I almost turned around. Then I saw the welcome sign. My dad's town. The town where he grew up, met my mom, raised me. The town I left the day I turned 18 and barely looked back. I kept driving. Past the diner where he took me for pancakes every Sunday. Past the park where he taught me to throw a baseball. Past our old house. Someone had painted it blue. Dad would have hated that. He always said white houses are honest houses. I smiled. First time I'd smiled thinking about him in months. My phone buzzed. My wife. Where are you? Dinner's almost ready. Taking the long way home. Why? I looked out the window. At the baseball field where I hit my first home run. Dad carried me on his shoulders all the way to the car. Just felt like it. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I hung up. Kept driving. The speed limit was 35. I did 30. No rush. No reason to hurry. The sun was setting behind the water tower. Orange and pink. Dad used to say this town had the best sunsets in the state. I thought he was just being sentimental, but he was right. They were beautiful. I was about to turn onto the main road when I heard it. A sound I'd never heard before. Low at first, then louder, then a boom that shook my car. I slammed the brakes. In my rearview mirror, I saw smoke, black and thick, rising from somewhere behind me, toward the highway. Then the siren started. 1, 2, 10, more than I'd ever heard at once. My phone buzzed again. My wife. Something happened on the highway. Are you okay? I stared at the smoke. I'm on the back roads. Thank God. I didn't respond. I just watched the smoke rise. I pulled into a gas station parking lot, turned on the radio. Tanker truck explosion on the interstate. Multiple vehicles involved. First responders are reporting casualties. Drivers are urged to avoid the area. I did the math in my head. If I'd taken the highway, I would have been at mile marker 26 at 6:18 p.m. The explosion happened at mile marker 26 at 6:17 p.m. 1 minute. I would have been 1 minute away from being there, maybe in the middle of it. I sat in that parking lot for an hour. Couldn't drive, couldn't think. My wife called 4 times. I couldn't answer. Finally, I texted her. I'm okay. I'll be home soon. I just need a minute. She texted back a heart. Nothing else. At 7:30, I finally started driving again. Took the back roads all the way home. When I walked in the door, my wife was waiting. She didn't say anything, just held me. We stood in the doorway for a long time. Eventually, she whispered, "Why did you take the back roads?" I thought about the welcome sign, the diner, the baseball field, the blue house, Dad's sunsets. I don't know, I said, but that wasn't true. I did know. I just couldn't explain it. I take the back roads every day now. Adds 30 minutes to my commute. My wife doesn't complain anymore. Last month was Dad's birthday. I stopped at the diner, ordered pancakes, sat in his favorite booth. The waitress was new, didn't know him, but I told her anyway. Told her about the sunsets, about the baseball field, about the day he carried me on his shoulders. She smiled and refilled my coffee. When I left, I drove past the old house. Still blue, still wrong, but I didn't mind anymore. Some things change, some things don't. Dad would have
Click the
understood.
link on
He
the
always said
homepage to watch the full
He was
follow-up
right
for
about that
free.
too.